Hi, this is Whitney Pennington, and I'm the attorney of the Pennington Law Firm. Wanted to do a short video on why estate planning is so important and what we can offer you. So estate planning is comprised of many things. There are wills, there are trusts, powers of attorney, both medical and financial. There's conservatorships and guardianships should we not have the appropriate paperwork. Estate planning is really a broad area. And I've been licensed now for almost 10 years, and I have focused primarily on estate planning and family law. But in this video, we're focusing on estate planning. So people don't realize they need wills. They need these powers of attorney. What happens to your assets when you're no longer here? Who gets what? What if you have children or grandchildren or any beneficiary that's under the age of 18? When do you want them to get that property, that money? When are they responsible enough for that? Those are things to think through. What about if it's a blended family and this is your second spouse and you've been married for decades? Well, if you die without a will and you've got children from a prior relationship, that spouse is not going to get everything. So it's important that you think through what you want to happen and have it written down. Another thing, especially for young parents who have young children, who do you want to take care of your children if both of you should pass away? If something should happen, who is going to be responsible for raising your child or your children and making sure they are raised the way you want them to be? Now, also part of estate planning is your powers of attorney. And there are generally two kind of broad fields. First is the financial, which makes sense to everybody. It's giving someone the power to contract on your behalf, to open bank accounts, file taxes, sell your home, anything that really might need to be done long term for your care. You got to think about that. I mean, if you lose capacity, and we do a durable power of attorney, which means it lasts basically until death or until you revoke it, you're giving this person the ability to make sure that financially you're okay, that your debts and your estate is managed. And that's important because what happens if you need rehab or hospice or some type of medical care and there's no one who can sign the financial aspect of things? Well, you're not going to get that care. And the second part to what we offer most clients is a living will or a medical power of attorney. And that grants a person power over your being, yourself. And that's important because if you lose capacity, dementia or a car wreck could happen and you're just, you're not able to make those informed decisions like you once were. It's important to have someone who's going to say, this is what they want. This is the care they want. This is where they're going to go. Maybe it's a rehab facility, a nursing home. I mean, any number of things can happen and you need someone who can make that decision for you. Absent those two documents in Virginia, you have to go through a process called guardianship and conservatorship proceedings if you don't have the correct things in place. Proper planning can save family members a lot of time, a lot of energy down the road if you just simply take care of it now. It may seem simple, it may seem like you've got tomorrow, but nobody's got tomorrow. So we really need to focus on making sure you're okay and your family's okay for the future. We listen to each client. We help them evaluate where they're at. Maybe it's not just a will they need. Maybe it's a trust they need for various reasons. And we also have experience in living trusts, revocable trusts, and irrevocable trusts, and family trusts. Those are all things we'd be happy to discuss with you and what meets your individual needs. For your consultation, feel free to call. It's 276-477-1422, and we look forward to hearing from you.